Good morning, students. I hope you are all fine. And looking at the first slide, I'm sure you know what lesson we are doing. We did a part of it yesterday. Today we shall continue, okay? Therefore, I put it as part 2. It's the chapter 2.2 in your textbook. A true story of sea turtles. And the author is Bhav Kadare. Now, in bracket it's given Sayadri Nisarga Mitra. Now I will give you a little information of this organization, students. It is a leading non-government organization, or you call it NGO, in India, and it is engaged in conservation of nature through education, awareness, community participation and research. So this is an organization by this name, and they are engaged in conservation of nature. So let's move on. You remember yesterday I told you all to solve these 3 questions which are given on page number 31. I hope you have done it in your notebooks. We can just discuss those answers. It's directly in from your textbook, students. The first question: what unusual occurrence did the volunteers notice? What was the unusual occurrence? They had seen what? They had seen the white eggshells, okay? Turtles' eggs in their walk along the beaches of Konkan. That was the unusual occurrence. Why were turtle eggs seen on the beach after it had been sealed to the public? What were the implications? There are 2 questions in this one question. The question is, why were turtle eggs seen on the beach after it had been sealed? You know why was the place sealed, children? Because there was smuggling, no? Right? Smuggling of silver bricks. So, why were turtle eggs seen only after it was sealed? Do you know that? Why? Yes, you must have written it down. For those who have not written, please remember in the textbook it's given why the turtle eggs were sealed. Because there was no one going to the nest. No. Therefore, the eggs were saved. Alright. So what was the implication? The implication was when the place was sealed, it was protected from human beings, and therefore the eggs remained there. Okay. Why have these turtles been protected in India? So why have they've been protected? Because they have been caught and they're killed and their eggs are sold in the market. Therefore, the turtles have been protected in India. Okay, to see that they don't become extinct. Right? So you can write in your own words, but as long as you've written the main points. Okay? Then let's move on. We'll continue with the chapter now. However, in India, sea turtles have been given protection by including them under Schedule 1 of the Indian Wildlife Protection Act 1972. That means turtles have been given as much protection as tigers. Therefore, all this business of gathering turtle eggs and killing turtles is carried on in a secret, hush-hush manner. This information was distressing. We began to think seriously about it. We decided to undertake a project for the protection and conservation of turtles and their nests in Maharashtra. So, you see here, it was decided the Sea Turtles Protection Act had to be passed. You can look here at the speck in the middle. It says Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Okay, so the sea turtles were given protection as much as the tigers. That's very nice, isn't it? That was good news. And therefore, what happened? Now, since this act was passed, could the people kill the turtles? Could they take away their eggs? No. So, if they couldn't do it, what did it? When you are not allowed to do something, what do? You do it in secret. So they started carrying things, doing the same thing, killing them, all the business of turtle eggs. They used to do it in secret, hush hush manner. What do you mean by hush hush manner? In a very secretive way. Now this information was distressing. It was very sad. The author felt very sad about it. In spite of the act, people are still stealing, still killing the sea turtles. This is wrong, we thought. So what did the team do? Okay, so we decided to think seriously about it and decided to undertake a project for the protection and conservation of turtles and their nests in Maharashtra. We're saying nothing doing. Now we need to do something about this. Okay, so you see on your right hand side, it's called the Olive Ridley project. This is one type of the sea turtle. It is a project taken. The project is when your movement is taking place, to protect something. All right. So we see further, what did he do? What did the team do? We had no experience regarding sea turtles. So first of all, we undertook a study of turtles. We contacted institutes that work for the protection of turtles in India. The next step was launching a turtle protection campaign at Vilas, Taluka Madankar, District Ratnagiri. This was done with the support and cooperation of the Forest Department. Apart from the campaign, a few local people were specially appointed to look for turtle nests on the beach in the morning. When they came across a nest, they had to carefully remove the eggs from the nest and bury them again in a similar pit, but one protected with wire fencing. They had to watch over the protected nest to prevent thefts. So now you see here, the author had good intention. Okay, what is his good intention? That we need to protect the sea turtle egg. But what is the difficulty he had? The team had. They had the difficulty. They had no experience because they used to what? You remember they used to do a study on sea eagles, not sea turtles, right? So this was new to them. So what was the first thing they had to do? They had to study the turtle. So that is what they exactly did. And then they got in touch with the institute that was protecting the turtle. And then another step, that was launching a turtle protection campaign. And then they even got the support of the Forest Department. Now, can you apply this in practical life? Like take for example, you have no experience of something. Okay, something like take for example, your study, you cannot understand a particular subject. So what are you supposed to do? Study it again. If not able to understand by yourself, get in touch with people who know it well, right? And then you have some more knowledge from some more people, right? You can't just sit there idle and say, oh, I don't know, I am not experienced, I can't do anything. Take for example, even we teachers, at least for me, I didn't know much about this online, how to go about, but we all learned it by practice. So it all happens. Okay, children, if you have the heart, the author had the heart to save the sea turtles, he went to the extent to study about it, got in touch with the institute and even the forest department. Isn't that nice? As part of this campaign, a few local people were specially appointed. Now this is very important. Local people should be included in any kind of job because they are the great strength. Local people, because they are staying over there. They are the people who are actually causing danger also. So what were the duty of the local people? They had to see where the nest is. Suppose they came across a nest, they had to carefully remove all the eggs and then bury it again in a similar pit. Now if you look at the picture in the middle here, this is the nest. And see how the nest is protected. How it is protected? By wire fencing. Okay. Now why do they do this? Because no human being should steal away the eggs. That is what they said, no? Protected the nest to prevent thefts. Thefts means stealing. In the first year, we could successfully protect 15 nests in this manner. When the babies hatched out of the eggs. What an event that was! The whole village rushed to the beach to witness the spectacle. When the tiny turtle hatchlings hurried across the sea sand to meet the rolling, boundless sea, what an ovation they received from the onlookers. Some of the elderly villagers confessed that though they had seen and stolen turtle eggs right from their school days, it was for the first time that they had seen the hatchlings rushing to the sea. And now this is a lovely, uh, paragraph, a joyful one rather, because you could see here the little one coming out of the egg. This is hatched egg, okay? The little turtle coming out, the baby turtle. You can see these are called the turtle hatchlings, okay? The young ones. They're all rushing towards the sea. And look at this one. It looks so joyful, isn't it? And this is, of course, the Sayadri Nisarga Mitra. This is the symbol there. And when this happened, when many of the tiny turtle hatchlings were rushing towards the sea, the whole village used to come, to see that. What a spectacle that was! What a spectacle! What an event that was! Okay, and some of the elderly villagers, they said, yes, in our school days we used to steal turtle eggs, but this was for the first time they had seen the hatchlings rushing to the sea. Children, we'll stop here for today. I hope you've understood the unit. Please read the chapter once again and go through your meanings. Certain things to remember, children, before you begin the studies. Eat well before you sit down to study or listen to the videos. Be ready with your textbook, notebook, pen, bottle of water before you sit. Don't get up 10 times, children. You're wasting time, okay? Pray before you begin. God helps you when you pray and ask for help. Be focused and be attentive. Listen to the tutorial. Don't get distracted. Learn the new words with their meaning as you listen to it. And go back and listen to the video if you didn't understand something. Make your personal notes in order to understand better. Take a Kit Kat break, not a long break, a Kit Kat break if you are tired. Be determined to finish your assignments on the same day, because if you postpone, what will happen? You are only making things more difficult for yourself. And love what you do, because it will not be a task but a joy doing it. Love your studies. Love your teachers. That will make things more easier for you. So, children, I hope you are doing well. Keep the smile on. Do pray. Alright? And be good. Thank you. God bless you.